What's up, everybody? Welcome back to yet another video. So in today's video, we're going to be looking over Aaron Rodgers' injury. I know that there is a lot of speculations of what happened to him. And so, there is one article that I would like to read. It's by USA Today. And so here we go. What's next for Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers after Achilles injury? So shock and disappointment filled MetLife Stadium when Aaron Rodgers went down. USA Today Sports reporters Lorenzo Reyes and Chris Bumbaca were on hand when Aaron Rodgers went down, injured 4 plays into his Jets career, and described the reaction of fans, sports seriously, USA Today. A long road to recovery awaits New York Jets quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who tore his left Achilles tendon Monday night in a season-opening victory over the Bills. Rodgers, who suffered the injury during his first offensive possession in his first game as a member of the Jets, will miss the entire 2023 season. The injury dampens what was expected to be a major jump for the Jets, who acquired Rodgers in April trade, and they're looking to end a 12-season playoff drought, the NFL's longest active streak. So as we all know, the Jets, they're one of the teams, I would say, a few NFL teams that do not have a good record as far as, wins go. And, it is, they won because I would say Zach Wilson. Now, do we know that Zach Wilson is going to be the main guy? We do not know that yet, but we do know that Aaron Rodgers will be missing out the entire season. And one thing, real quick here, spoiler alert for this article, that it does say somewhere in here that when an NFL player tears their Achilles tendon, they are to miss 11 months. And so that means 2 years at least. And so, Aaron Rodgers has played in the NFL for a long time. And so basically 2 years, because two years, right? And so let's continue reading on. It also raises a series of questions about Rodgers' future in the NFL, his future with the Jets, and what, if any, effect the injury will have on his performance on the field should he decide to play again. So this picture right here is, I think what is like how it happened. So it was 4 plays into the game, 4 plays in the game, and that this happens. So here's the very latest surrounding Rodgers' torn Achilles injury. What is next for Aaron Rodgers? As Rodgers and his team prepare for surgery to mend the Achilles tear, he may be experiencing some initial swelling that is common in the first days after the injury. If there is indeed swelling, the surgeon Rodgers chooses may recommend waiting until it subsides before operating. Once completed, Rodgers will likely be limited to rest and very light exercises to maintain a baseline level of fitness. He almost certainly will have to manage the initial post-op pain that is common with Achilles tendon repairs. He will need to avoid stretching the newly repaired tendon. Rodgers will also likely be placed in an Achilles walking boot to mobilize the foot, and likely will need the assistance of crutches or a scooter for movement. Eventually, Rodgers will ramp up his rehab as we will look to strengthen look to strengthen the repair tendon and calf muscle. So yeah, there's a lot to go over here. So yeah, this is the picture of him. Because you guys can read the rest of this article on your own time. Scroll, back and forth through the video and read it on your own. But this picture right here on Aaron Rodgers' Instagram account shows him the flag, American flag, because it was 9/11. And then the third photo is him just sitting on the ground in a ton of pain. So yeah, there was a lot of things that we did not know about Aaron Rodgers, but Aaron Rodgers will be turning 40 in December. And so, yeah, I mean, I would say he's done for the season. Or he's actually done. He's done playing football. Because it says here, so about Aaron Rodgers, it says here, we'll read CNN as well. But I want to read NBC Sports Chicago next. So it does say here, Aaron Charles Rodgers is American football quarterback for the New York Jets of the National Football League. Rodgers began his college football career at Butte College in 2002 before transferring to University of California, Berkeley. So he will be turning 40 years old on December 2nd this year. And this year, dates joined New York Jets this year, 2023, 2005. He joined the Packers. Ooh, my package is here. Ooh, yay. Hold on, guys. Let me go grab it real quick here. Hold on. So we will do that unboxing video later. So let's continue reading on. So then in 2003, the California Golden Bears football, he's 6'2". And so, yeah, let's go ahead and read about Aaron Rodgers' recent injury on Sports Chicago. How does Aaron Rodgers' season-ending injury impact his Jets contract? Here's a breakdown. Rodgers agreed to a restructured deal with the Jets before the season, but does his injury change anything? Let's see here. So NBC Universal Incorporated, the Jets quarterback left the game early in the first quarter against the Bills on Monday night. There are multiple layers to what happened on Monday night at MetLife Stadium. Aaron Rodgers suffered a torn Achilles in his fourth snap of the New York Jets, and as a result, the course of the 23 NFL season has changed. Zach Wilson led the Jets to victory and relief, but there are still questions about who could be the long-term starter. Then there's the Green Bay Packers, who will receive a different draft pick from the Jets based on Rodgers' playing time. Another aspect to consider is Rodgers' contract, which he reworked over the offseason after joining Gang Green, whatever that means. I don't know. Here are all the financial implications of Rodgers' injury and what his contract with the Jets look like. What is Aaron Rodgers' contract with the Jets? On August 1st, Rodgers signed a new 2-year, $75 million deal with the Jets. That deal represented a pay cut and was previously due $110 million over 2 years. He wanted to give the Jets more roster flexibility to sign better players, according to NBC Sports' Peter King. In total, Rodgers' current contract is worth 3 years and $112.5 million, but the final year, 2025, is a bonus option with no guaranteed money, according to Over the Cap. How much is guaranteed money does Aaron Rodgers have for 2023? So you guys can read this on your own time. We are going to be talking actually about the injury itself and how he's doing. That is more so the story here. So here is CNN. Aaron Rodgers' season-ending injury highlights controversy over artificial turf as playing surface in the NFL. So it says here, CNN, for New York Jets fans, it was feeling of sadness, despondency, and familiar memories. A star quarterback in injuries is Achilles tendons in the first game of the season for a team that has Super Bowl aspirations. While Vinny Testaverde 1999 season-ending injury hurt for a team with realistic dreams for lifting a first Super Bowl title since 1968, Aaron Rodgers' complete tear of his left Achilles felt like being punched in a still sore gut yet again. For many neutrals, it was a feeling of disappointment at seeing NFL great being ruled out until September next year if he decides to return at all. So let me just tell you guys something real quick here. So when it comes to teams like this, when it comes to players like Aaron Rodgers, who has played in the NFL for a very long time, let me tell you guys something. What you guys need to understand is, while Aaron Rodgers may be still chasing that dream after a Super Bowl ring, I would say that he needs to retire. That's just my opinion. Because it says in an article somewhere, I think it was ESPN, which we'll go over next, but because of injuries, especially whenever an NFL player tears their Achilles tendons, they're out for 11 months. And as you guys know, that a full season, September to February, that's if you make it to the Super Bowl. It is, the NFL only lasts for like 6 months. So with that being said, I mean, it's pretty crazy that, Aaron Rodgers, he is basically, I would say done, but that's just my opinion. I would say, it's best, for his health. But yeah, so you guys can read the rest of this on your own time. I'm just gonna scroll through this for you guys. But yeah, it's pretty wild how this all happens. Next, we're gonna go over let's see, ESPN, right? So ESPN, actually, hold up. Did it say here in here? Did it say it? I think, did it? I don't know. Let's see here. So it says, I think it was in here, if I'm not mistaken. I don't know. But anyways, yeah. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great rest of your day. And yeah. All right. See you all in the next few videos.